News came in that this pastor, you people know him, Pastor Daniel. This pastor became popular when he prophesied about P2B. That P2B will still be the president of Nigeria. He was the one that said that P2B will cry, and P2B cried. He also said that P2B will be arrested, and before you know, APC, we are calling for his arrest and everything. Nobody knew that all these things will happen. P2B will cry. How? P2B will be arrested. He was even detained in London. Yeah, P2B was detained in London but released. So it was this man that said all these things. He also said that at the end of the day that P2B will still be the president. He also said things that will happen on May 29th. So news what we come here be say the man say they don't arrest him, say they don't even remand him in prison, that he was accused of RAPE, which they said he pleaded not guilty, but he was remanded today. He was remanded, and they said they will release him if he meets his bail term. People have reacted that he was arrested based on the prophecy he made. I don't know how true it is. I don't know. People are saying that it's APC, that anybody, because last week one pastor was also arrested, and that pastor made one prophecy or said something during that time. That time they gave a Jagaban flag to hold. That pastor said something, and he was. So people are saying that they are the ones doing it. We don't know how true it is. The man released a video today, but I said in those videos that he has never in any way done anything like that. He did not rape anyone, and he has never done so. So he said so many things in his video, which he just released. Let's listen to him. After when we come back, I will still play the video of some of the prophecy he made about P2B.
I'd like you to pay attention to things I'm about to say. In recent times, a lot has been happening in Nigeria's political space. And all of you know, those who are members of the church, know that I've had to miss church for several weeks because of people tracking me and trying to get me, arrest me. And I've been going out strictly by the leading of the Spirit. There were times uniformed men came to church looking for me on the Sunday like this. I didn't find me. And what I had always said was that if you want to invite me or you expect me to be somewhere, I just expect you to send a letter or send me a letter, you know, the church office, I'll come. You don't need to come looking for me or trying to find me. These uniformed men have been to my house. They didn't find me too. But till now, I'm letting you know that I have not been officially served by any security agency. About 2 weeks ago, some members sent me a publication they saw on TVC News and some other newspaper saying that Bishop Feyi ought to be in court on Monday, the 3rd of April. I don't know if some of you saw it. Good. The publication said I ought to be in court, and I was not in court. Let me say it categorically and officially. I was never served, and I never got the letter. My office never got a letter. I did not even know. I don't even know why I ought to be in court. I do not know who is charging me to court. The news went viral. I know some of you read it, and some of you have made your judgment about whatever you're reading in the news. Those things are not true. I was never saved. We live in a country where a man of God cannot say what the Lord has told him for the fear of persecution. When you say things the Lord is saying to you, is look to anyone who feel touched by whatever you have said, looks for a way to attack and afflict you. Recently we heard of a prophet who was arrested by security agencies because of his prophecy. I know for sure that all the attacks against me are politically motivated, and the goal is to discredit my voice as a prophet because I took a stand. There is a case of Lagos versus me that I saw in newspaper publication. I did not see any other name there because it was text, I believe. And this case is to be heard tomorrow, Monday, 17th of April. And Lagos State is charging me for rape. So I will be in court to answer. I do not even know who the person is, but what I saw that looks like a DPP advice that I saw on the internet has no name. It's just Lagos State versus Daniels. All right, if my words mean anything to you, I want to say to you, I've never raped anyone in my life. God bless you.
Now let's look at some of the prophecies he said about P2B and how some of them came to pass.
There is a partnership with a man in the system that will cause the vote to be rigged. So suddenly I saw the numbers dropping, and I saw INEC announcing BAT as a winner. However, follow me. I even saw what he was wearing. He was announced winner, and we will see a video where we'll do like this. The video will trend. Because I've lived in the, he will be declared winner on falsehood. The Lord, I saw Peter will be crying, red eye in tears, proper tears. I saw article like this. I told article 4 years ago, I told this team 4 years ago that he will never become the president of Nigeria, and that's still within his stone. He will never. So there's nothing to bother. He should just go home and keep his money. But follow me carefully. Hear me? Peter Obi will go to court. He will go to court. And the day for swearing him, Tinubu, will come. I saw white, I saw green. About to be sworn in that day. And everybody that I said is the next president will be rejoicing. We say, yes, I told you. Prophet that don't see far will start telling you, didn't I tell you Tinubu is the next president? And while at that event, it looks like a very open ground, like a stadium like center. You know, I'm telling you what will happen. So while at that event, military men will come in and they will arrest Tinubu. He will be arrested. And at that point, an interim government will rule Nigeria. The interim government that will rule Nigeria will not be military. It's not a coup. The military will partner with the interim government, and they would ask who should be put on the throne. Buhari will say, I'm done. I'm for peace. And he will say, make Oshibajo the next. Now, for fear of previous relationship of Oshibajo with Bat, Oshibajo might say, I don't want. If he says so, they will look for another. That's the only condition. But what I saw, but that Oshibajo accepted and he became a president. But that side has a question mark, a condition to it. Before the 29th, the swearing in day, when Bat will be taken. Before that day, when Bat will be taken, I saw Peter will be arrested and detained by DSS after the election, because he's coming to play the role of somewhat like a Messiah, but not the way you define Messiah. And the way Messiah suffers, he must suffer. He'll be arrested and detained. After Tinubu is taken away, I think released for a while, he will also go to court. The interim government will not be long. No. The interim government will not be long, and after a while, the court will declare Obi as winner of the election. Then I saw Peter Obi in Aso Rock. I saw him giving speech as the president of Nigeria, but not May 29th.